Hi, this is Jeff, and what I'm going to do today is show you how to unclog a sink that may be clogged up with hair and other debris. Basically, I've got a two sink setup here. My wife's side of the sink clogs up and is draining not very well. My side of the sink has no problem. I've had this problem happen to me before, and basically it comes down to a lot of hair and other things that my wife has being collected in there, and then it causes it to clog up. And what I'm going to show you how to clear that with a minimum amount of work instead of taking all the pipes apart, just cleaning out most of the hair, and it usually solves it. Putting Drano or other things down here, might help a little bit, but there's still a lot of hair in there, as you'll see, that causes this. So it's not going to fix the problem. The only way is to get your hands dirty and yucky and get all that stuff out. For doing this job, you don't need a whole lot of fancy tools. I just have a long screwdriver, some shorter ones, some tweezers and needle nose pliers and other stuff to be able to fish that hair out and pull it out. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is see what hair I can fish out just using some tools to go in there and fish around and pull out without pulling the stopper out all the way, just lifting it up as high as I can and see what I can fish out of there. And if you dig around, you'll see this ugly, gross stuff come out. And this is the ugly part of the job, but this is the hair that accumulates over time, mixed in with all that hairspray, other gunk that is used, and it just creates a perfect storm of being able to take that hair and have it net up in there. You could fish around here and you might be able to get a lot out, but what I've found over time is that it tends to go down deeper and you have to go further. But first step, what I would do is just clean this out, get as much of this junk out as you can, get rid of it, and test it. And if that clears it up enough, then you've done your job. The second phase might be then to take it a step further, which is what I'm going to do right now, which is actually go under the sink, and there's a stopper here, and I pulled that off, unscrewed the stopper, and what that'll allow me to do is actually pull this out completely. And what I'm going to do now is see if I can get more of that stuff out, and maybe I can move my camera over here and show you what it looks like in there. Okay, so I'm going to show you why it may make sense to go ahead and bite the bullet and see if you can clean that out. Here, what I've tried to do is actually shine a light down in there and show you the accumulation of stuff that's in that sink. So even though I fished a lot of it out, you're not going to get most of it unless you actually go in and take the thing apart. So what I'm going to do now is see if I can fish out most of this, which my experience has shown me will make this thing last for another year till it clogs up again. And I find myself doing this once a year. So now that I have this out, which I will clean in a second, the next thing to do is try to fish out all that stuff that's down in there. I'm just going to take a screwdriver and see what I can get out of there. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh, man, it's that ugly. Oh God, I got most of it, it looks like. Oh geez, there's still some more in here. So I'm going to fish all this out. I hate to make you look at this. Oh my God, that's ugly. Looking in there, I think I've got most of it now. It looks pretty clean all the way down, so I think I'm good. So you can see the difference between fishing it out. I would have never been able to pull that out unless I had done that. And that is only 1 year's accumulation of this stuff. Ladies, look at this. You can't believe this is what is in your hair. All that stuff you're putting on there is causing this. Pretty gross. Anyway, that's 1 year's accumulation. I've taken it out. Now what I'm going to do is just put everything back together again. So let me clean this mess up and then I'll show you how to put it back together. Okay, so I've cleaned the sink out. I've cleaned this. You can see I took a nylon brush, just cleaned it off best I could. And what you've got now are these two pieces that you have to reinstall. They go underneath the sink out towards the back of the wall. And basically what happens is to make the sink go up and down, this fits over it. This levers where the ball is and makes the stopper go up and down. So what you have to do now is just fish this down there like this, fish this back beneath there, make sure you got it inserted into the hole on the stopper, and then just screw this back on. and it will allow you to have this stopper then work. Right now it's not attached, so nothing's going to happen. And basically there's a piece here that you have to put on before you put on the before you put the this on, which I'll show you underneath. Make sure you have this on, because then it has to go between this and that other lever like this, and then that's what holds it in place. So good luck on assembling that, and that's what I'm going to do right now, show you the next step. Okay, I did clear underneath the sink. Matter of fact, I took all my wife's paraphernalia out. It's amazing how much stuff they get underneath there, and I can't believe they use all this. But anyway, it was under there. I took it out, and basically just to sort of show you what occurred underneath here, you can see the pull drain that goes up and down. This is that stopper I showed you before. Goes up and down, and then this is what fits over there, and then there's a little thing that you like clip that you put over between the two, and then you'll have to clamp that with the pliers once you get done. So let's go up on top and see how this thing's draining now. So fills up, stopper works really well, push it down, and it drains much better. You guys are golden. You fix that, you take a picture of that ugly hair mess that you pulled out of there, and I guarantee you life will be good for you. You can just about get any brownie points you want. So good luck with your project, and I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching.